How is everybody doing today? I am preparing my first ever SGC sub. Let's go through the cards and talk through it. Stick around. Hello to all my sports card collector, investor, all of my collectibles friends. I hope everybody is having a great start to your day. What's everybody up to today? Are you working? Are you taking some time off with the holidays? And who's getting ready for goals for 2022? Anything in particular? Let me know in the comments what you've got cooking for the upcoming year. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. Connect with us on Instagram at The Personal Finance Dad and on Twitter, The Personal Finance Dad. I'm excited to finally get into the grading game. I feel like the time is right. I have found a group submitter that I am going to work through for SGC, and I will kind of explain my process and my experience working with them in a future video as well, along with, of course, the big reveal as far as grades are concerned. And I'd like to get your feedback, and I did this on another video where I had showed the cards and I kind of got feedback as to whether or not you think I should send to PSA or to BGS or to CSG or to SGC. I've decided for these 10 to go with SGC after looking at a lot of different feedback. Nothing super high dollar here. There's a lot of kind of PC cards that I just think are awesome. But I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous sending away cards, and I'm just going to do a 10 card submittal. I'm just paranoid about them getting lost in the mail or any of that. I know you can get it insured and everything, but that's always been part of my kind of hesitation with grading raw cards. And I don't know how some of you guys do it where you're sending thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, worth of cards through the mail. It just gives me anxiety thinking about it. But today we're going to go through the cards for SGC. And look, the first one is a baseball card. For those of you that know my channel, I'm mostly a basketball and a football card guy with some off the ball stuff too. I've got bowling cards and different things as well. But we're going to start it off with a baseball card autograph, and you will see kind of a trend here, and I'll explain kind of my thinking with this. All right, first one is a National Treasures Lou Brock auto. I like that there's an inscription there, the franchise. There is a little bit of a smudge there on this one, so I don't know if it's going to get a 10 auto grade. But another reason why I liked SGC, I thought this card in particular would be kind of cool with the tuck slab, with the black slab. And then also I want to get auto grades for all of these. So I do like the fact that SGC, while they don't authenticate autos, they will give an auto grade. And these cards that I am submitting, they are all pack pulled, authenticated through the company, through Panini or through Upper Deck or whichever company. So I am excited to see what happens with this one. This is not my only, actually, no, I'm lying. I do also have another baseball auto, Willie Mays, but it is in a PSA 7 case of an older Flair showcase card that's really cool. So this will be my first SGC slabbed baseball auto card. Next up, we're going to go to some football greats, and I was collecting Hall of Fame running backs and their autos. Of course, I've been going with, some of the usuals, the Flawless and the National Treasures. Eric Dickerson being one of my favorites. This one's numbered out of 5. It's a nice autograph, and I really look for with auto cards, I really look for, is it a nice auto? I mean, I don't like the little where you can tell that they just did not put a lot of effort into the autograph. Eric Dickerson and some of these kind of older players, they really did put effort into signing these. And so this will be one that I'm sending away again for that auto grade as well. Along the same lines, Tony Dorsett, I love, again, the inscriptions. These are thicker cards. And so I did get some pushback with the feedback saying SGC is not great with thicker cards. I also got people that were saying, hey, SGC is great with thicker cards, so I don't really know how this is going to go, but I'm not really that worried about it, to be honest. And I think part of it's just the price point at, $25, $30 a card to grade. It's not, and a lot of people kind of treat that as kind of a grading review. You're paying $25 to $30. If somebody wanted, I guess, to crack it out of the case, they could do that. I have no plans to do that. I'm too paranoid. I'm going to crack it out and bust up the card or something. So I'll never do that. But again, one of the all-time great, especially all-time great Cowboys running backs. He does reference his 76 Heisman Trophy on this card. And this one's National Treasures. Oh no, excuse me. This one is Exquisite Inscription. So just a cool overall card. This one is National Treasures. My wife is a UNC alum, so this one has kind of some special meaning as well. Greatest defensive player of all time. It's got the UNC patch. National Treasures, I believe it's game used, or is it player worn? Game worn material. And the auto is a sticker auto. Actually, when I bought this, I thought that might be an on-card auto. It is a sticker auto, but still cool overall card. And again, we're UNC fans, so thought it would be good one to add. Going back to, again, the main man, Eric Dickerson. I believe this one is National Treasures. It is. And this one's got a patch. It's a 2-color patch, kind of with the white and the blue there. And again, just kind of that nice signature. Didn't break the bank, on this one. And this one actually is player worn. This is just a player worn patch. So nothing crazy here, but again, just a cool kind of patch auto. And I like the picture of Dickerson in this one. Let's not forget about Earl Campbell. This is an on-card auto. It is numbered out of 20 and it is flawless. So again, you've got kind of that high-end product, an underrated, I think, all-time running back. He didn't have a long career, but just a bruising running back for the Oilers, the Houston Oilers. I used to like watching the Warren Moon-led Oilers, but Earl Campbell's one of those guys. He ended up finishing his career, I believe, with the New Orleans Saints, my team. Not the same player, obviously, that he was, but I appreciate kind of the awesomeness with a lot of these Hall of Fame running backs. Sticking with the exquisite endorsements, Bart Starr. This is in his Alabama gear, so I know some people are a little bit kind of like, it's in his college uni, but just the fact that this is a Bart Starr auto, it's on card and it's exquisite. You've got kind of those, the big time sets, the high end sets. It is numbered out of 75. Again, this one didn't break the bank. Football cards in general just are not as expensive as what you'll see with legendary basketball players like a Bill Russell, or Oscar Robertson. They're just not as expensive. So I thought it would be really cool to add this one, even though it is his Alabama gear, but again, just a very nice on-card auto for Bart Starr. Going back to those Oilers, Warren Moon. I love these cornerstones. I actually have a KD auto in this as well. This one is numbered out of 49. It's a capstones, but it's game-worn jersey stuff in here. Let me just make sure I have that right. Game-worn materials. It's an on-card auto. And Warren Moon, such an underrated gunslinger back in the day. Just really enjoyed watching him battle against, the John Elways and the Dan Marinos. But yeah, just thought that was kind of a cool card to add to the collection, and I'm excited to see it in an SGC slab. A really great set that I found, 2006 Don Russ National Treasures. So this is the first National Treasures. Don Russ, it's not Panini. Some people aren't as crazy about kind of the way this auto is lined up, but this set is great because it's all game-worn materials. I mean, so as we're kind of moving into this age of player-worn, this might be a sticker. I can't really tell if it was signed like this or if this is a sticker that was just kind of added on. It probably is a sticker. It is numbered out of 15. The patch is nothing special, but again, John Elway, one of the greats. Not a super expensive card. The tag says 175, but I did get it for less in kind of a bulk deal. But if you really like football cards and especially the memorabilia stuff, check out 2006 Don Russ National Treasures. All sorts of cool stuff in there, all sorts of variety as far as memorabilia cards. And last but not least, I just recently picked this one up. I thought this was cool. And of course, it's the big chase, kind of those 90s inserts, jambalaya. You hear about the Michael Jordans and all the basketball cards for jambalaya. The Marvel cards are going crazy. And so didn't break the bank again to get a Joe Namath jambalaya here. Again, it's in his Alabama uniform. So it seems all the QBs went to Alabama back in the day. Nothing seems to have changed that much, but just thought it would be cool to add kind of this 90s insert card that everybody is really into, and I just think it's a cool card. And I didn't really want to break the bank on the Marvel or the basketball stuff, and I've been collecting Joe Namath, Broadway Joe. So this was the last one I'm going to add in, kind of throw it in there and see what happens with SGC. And again, I'm not necessarily going in looking for SGC 10s or even 9.5s. I'm okay just getting have it graded however it's going to grade and get hopefully a nice 10 auto grade for a lot of these. And I would be happy with that. And these are not kind of short-term flips or anything, just stuff I want to stick away. And at $25, $30 a slab, to me, that's worth it just to get these cards slabbed up and not just sitting raw in my collection. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Did I choose some good ones for my SGC submittal? I will definitely share kind of how it all goes when I get everything back. It'll probably be, 6 weeks or so. I'm going to send it out here at the end of the week. And SGC has been improving their time, so we'll see how long it does take. But I'm really excited to go down this journey with everybody. So stick around and we will see how it all turns out. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.